Hey now, it's your girl, Genia Babe, and listen, we have a up close and personable, my guy, King P.I.B, man. I like to call this the experiment, man. We doing a little something here.
Oh yeah, facts.
All right, so King, we gonna get right into it. We got a lot to talk about. Listen, you have a lot going on. Everybody want to know, like, King P.I.B Entertainment. We gotta know the definition of it, right?
Yeah, nah. I mean, I feel like PIB like partners in business. You feel me? Reason why it's not a record label just saying PIB Records is because of the fact that it's a record label. You just boxing yourself. Entertainment is anything. I'll venture into getting sport players. Somebody might write a book. I eventually might write a book on a lot of things that I've been through, or just the grind.
You a whole book. You a whole walking book. Okay.
Facts. And then movies. You know, we're gonna be producing, directing movies real soon. So it's about collective. We do a lot within it, and also the partners in business. Even as an artist, you sign into the entertainment company to the team.
Yes.
You're a boss. You're not just an artist. You're a boss.
So everybody have their own individual rights to do what they want freely, but everybody come together and
Jay Leach did a Dumbo song and went to DR, came back. I heard it. So now we pushing this.
All right.
We on this. All right. I ain't had nothing to do with it.
And speaking about pushing things, because we have a lot to get into, because I also want to touch on your community and what you do outside of music. But let's jump right into the music. So you have this single right now that you're pushing with Ron E, who's also signed by Hitmakers. Big congratulations to him, man. That's the homie that rep Exit 21 all day. But so you have this single, Good For Me / t-shirt that y'all pushing right now. So can you tell us, all right, so number one, how did it even happen? How did it link? How did the beat get to you? Did Ron hit you up? Did a beat maker hit you up? Like, what's going on?
I mean, the funny thing is, my brother Von Solo, that's my guy. It's the first beat that I ever took from him too. Like, and the funny part about it, because I know for a lot of years, but I just also told him, like, yo, when the time is right, the time is right.
All right.
He sent me the beat. I wasn't supposed to do it. I was supposed to executive produce it for somebody else. And see who else could do it. I heard it. I was like, nah, I said, Dub, I'm not sending to anybody. I said, Dub.
Because executive producing is also a title that you have, besides being an artist. But anyway, so you took this under your belt.
Yeah, I had to. And then the reason I told him, like, yo, I got a special idea. I was like, yo, I'm going to call Ron and see if we can put this together. He said, yo, if you could do it, like, let's do it. I said, yo, bro, nah, we put Ron, hit Ron. Ron was like, yo, hell yeah, let's get it.
Okay.
So, right after that, it was just given. Ron was, we booked the studio time. Ron went to the studio. I met him at the studio. Once I walked in, I heard the voice. And said, "Oh, hell no, this thing is crazy."
But before the single, did you and Ron have any kind of rapport relationship?
Yeah, I knew
outside
Ron,
of being an artist.
I knew Ron for many years, like from years ago. Even when he was doing his group joint. I definitely had a relationship. Been around. I mean, we knew mutual people.
Okay.
He was in the studio with my brother Sagati back then.
So it was easy for it to be like, yeah, let's put this together. Let's make this happen.
Yeah, it was easy. It was definitely easy to put this together. So I was like, let me just call it. And honestly, I'm like, let me just use my PIB shit, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Shit. I have to. I'm like, yo, we gotta get this done. It's big for the Allen. I told him, let's get it. He said, I got you.
All right.
Fire.
And basically, the single took off from then. Was y'all in the studio together making it work, or did you send the track over to him?
Yeah, I'm actually releasing behind the scenes footage for the single.
Okay.
So people could get to see that before the single drops.
All right. And was this before he got signed to Hitmakers or afterwards?
This is definitely when he was doing a lot of work with Hitmaker. He got you probably say he was signed, but he definitely got a dope situation that he's about to announce.
Okay.
So I don't know how you really want to put that up there, or saying, like, you know, how it was with Hitmaker, but I know definitely him and Hitmaker is a strong situation, strong team.
So let me say this. This was a hit in the making already. Before anything else, it was you and King P.I.B, Ron E, that put this track together that's going to hit the waves.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, definitely. But like I go front, he had a lot of writing placements with Hitmaker right before that record, before the record, and a lot of placement stuff in the works.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna really stamp that like that, but 100% it was the right time that we got this record. And
how long did it take for the single to actually come out? Did you do the track with Ron E and it came out like the next week, next month, or was it like a whole process?
It was a long process. I ain't gonna front. I tell people the honest truth. I learned a lot during this process. The reason why I say I learned a lot is because it took 8 months for this to come out. We were supposed to release in February. Nah, I can't because you're not dropping yet. Supposed to release it in March. Nah, not yet. You're not dropping yet. I oh shoot, we got a time where we gonna might finish the project. All right, we gonna drop around then. So that also gives a story.
Can you say things?
Layout.
Can you say things are a little different when you're working with someone that's more into the industry, that's
Hell,
on the verge of?
Hell yeah.
Because like, say if it was just like you did a track with Genia Baby, right? You think that track would be out with that same week because people be so hyped, but dealing with someone of high caliber, it's like it was a little bit more complicated.
It is, and then there's a more strategy you got to put with it because artists just don't want, especially dope artists that understand their business.
Okay.
They just don't want anything being being pushed a certain way. Especially we got a relationship.
Of course.
So it's like yo, and he know I know how to market. So at the end of the day, it's like, all right, bro, we had a meeting. This what you gonna do? I bet. I think you should do this. Boom, boom, boom. So it's like it's a mixture of that. So it's like yes, it's a different level of dealing with an artist when he's on a different bigger level. You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
because it's different things that you gotta go through. It's different. Like I said, the structure, things that you can't do, things that you should do.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? But you just. Each artist is different anyway. So
with the 8 months, what's that wait all worth it at the end? How was the response when you released it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Just during the process of me putting out the snippet, everybody like, bro, what is you doing? How is that record not out yet? Like, bro, what you doing? I'm like, yo, you don't understand the back end of the business. Like certain stuff couldn't happen that fast. And I respect it and I understand it and I love it because I understand the business aspect.
So we could say in the near future, do we know what date exactly when this is really?
Oh yeah. It's dropping June 3rd. This is dropping right before this drop. You heard?
That's what I'm talking about. That.
This is a very special sit down. You heard?
We definitely want to see this in the making. So the visuals.
Yeah, we definitely about to start working on the visuals. We had a conversation about that like a week ago.
Okay.
So that's I don't know when I'm gonna shoot yet. But
I know that Genia Baby better be up in that video. I'm just saying because that's about to be bananas. You know what I mean?
100%. You definitely, of course. You definitely gonna be in it. And the reason why I don't got a date for it yet is because of the fact that my main thought process is marketing.
Okay.
This shit is expensive. Marketing is expensive, and I know that right now because I'm doing things that's different.
And you also know the meaning of investing in yourself. A lot of artists, King P.I.B. nowadays, and you deal with a lot of artists as well, they don't know the definition of investing in themselves. They think because if they at a certain caliber, which is no caliber, that they shouldn't pay for certain things, or they should be accepted for certain things, or certain things are owed to them.
Okay.
Can you just touch on that and let people know how important it is to really invest in what you want? It's your future, it's your career.
First thing first, once you're an artist and you create a artist name, you're a business. Each business, you got the customer, you got the brand, and you got a market. So now with all three of those, once you just, even if you're out there as an influencer or whatever, and you got an audience out of nowhere, and now you know what to sell, you understand that you got a market. If you're an artist and then you building a community, a fan base, you still got to market yourself. Every business has to market. You got to do promo. So if you're not putting money into yourself and doing marketing promo, some shows you might gotta pay for. If you don't think that you don't have to do that, then you take it away from yourself. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I tell everybody, you guys to market and do promo. If you're not doing that, you're taking it away from yourself, and it's gonna be things that you lacking because now 100% how is people going to know who you are? You might could be a local star, but for how long are you gonna be a local star?
Okay. And with the title of the single, did y'all come up with it together, or was it more on your end?
I think, I ain't gonna front. I think I forgot how Good For Me came up, but T-shirt definitely me and Trapland was brainstorming on that.
Okay.
Because we got a dope marketing plan we're gonna eventually drop with that.
So is that gonna be some type of clothing line coming out with a special edition for that?
100%. You are so fire. Yeah, hell yeah. And honestly, I'm create some shirts and start just giving out some T-shirts. To the females.
And once again, invest in marketing, King. Then we just touched on that.
That's a fact. But it also like it's branding to this. It's branding. The song is called "Good For Me." You're good for me / T-shirt. Why not take that T-shirt aspect and use it to promote? That's why it's the second actual name of the record. You feel me? So and that's why the cover it shows an aspect of "Good For Me." Like I'm coming home to you. Like I said in the first bar of the first verse. and then she's on the bed with a t-shirt on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is about to get sexy.
Nah,
It
facts.
sounds like it's gonna be steamy.
Nah, facts. And shout out to Tammy, man. You know, she's on the cover. I kept the Long Island base also and put her on the cover. So it was fire.
King always repping Long Island. Speaking of Long Island, now let's get into what you do and what you put in for your community out here.
Oh,
First of all, let's speak about the foundation.
Mildred W. Fairclough Foundation. Today, hey, listen, we just got Newsday just did a write up on us and put us in a newsletter. Channel 12 is big in Long Island. They just we gave away 300 codes. And they came to, videotape and interview us and stuff like that.
That was pretty dope because I did see that on the news and I was actually at work and I was hyped.
I ain't see that yet on the news.
Nah, that was crazy. Like, to see your own on news actually giving back.
I was scared talking that damn. I was scared.
Isn't those type of interviews a little different because it's more like a political. But you never show that you're scared. We had a whole conversation behiand camera talking about how we feel when we get out here in the field and when we get that mic in our hand. It shows a different person. But with you being on Channel News 12, that's a whole nother political umbrella that you was under. Tell us about that experience.
It was a dope experience because of the fact that time when they came a couple months ago I gave back 3,300 coats throughout the years of me having the foundation. So it's an add-on.
Mm-hmm.
You coming to see what we're doing. We have kids coming. The kids is actually getting stuff and they actually love what's going on. Now we supporting them. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's more. And I'm using who I am. I'm using the influence that I got to actually say and the connections and say, all right, let's do this for the kids and make sure they're good at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things. My mom's is the head of it. I'm the vice president, of course, in the face of it in certain ways when it comes to the music and come to the entertainment side of it. She do a lot for single mothers, the schools. We did scholarships. We got another scholarship coming up in this June for the end of this school year. There's a lot of things that we do for the people.
And constantly giving back. How many years have you been doing this? Of course, the festival, we're going to hop into that.
Thing.
That's the festival's the big thing. But how many years have you? Because I remember when you started off in the PAL in Roosevelt on Nassau Road, doing it with the bouncy house in there for the kids, and you actually had me hosting. You understand what I'm saying? So that was a while back. How many years has it been so far?
From that?
Yes, from that.
Sheesh, the way my mindset is, I don't even know.
Yeah,
I forgot what I did this morning.
It had to be like 8-9 years.
I mean, like I said, I've been doing this for so long that the only way I remember anything is the number of coats.
Literally?
Facts. I'm like, yo, listen, I've been doing this over 10 years. Do the math. 300 coats every year.
That is crazy.
I'm at 3,300.
But look how your mind is moving on that aspect of it.
Numbers.
Oh my gosh. So now let's jump into the Drew Classic Festival.
Oh, the biggest festival.
You already know, hosted by your girl.
Straight.
That's
permanent. That's permanent.
All right, so let's touch on that. First of all, what was the idea behind that? How did you even want to say, you woke up one morning and say, hey, I want to do a festival?
My pops passed away 2014. I said,
Sorry.
You know what?
Condolences.
It's all good. It's the OG. It's one of the OGs. I was like, you know what? It makes sense for me I want to keep his name alive. Now, outside of keeping his name alive, I'm like, we do stuff for the kids. Mm-hmm. I'm an artist. Mm-hmm. Even before bringing a stage into it, I'm thinking like that. So I'm like, all right, let me get people there. We spending money on food. We doing this to give people entertainment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, damn, I got mad family members. I got mad friends and just people coming. Now we got to add a stage and add the music to it. Mm-hmm. So now adding the music to it, I was like, oh, now it's giving. I'm not going to charge the people to come because we're going to give back. You know what I'm saying? I got other reasons and other things that I can do just to business-wise. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I bet we're gonna do that, make sure the kids is good, make sure the kids got entertainment. And I feel like 8 years strong. If the pandemic wasn't here, it'd been 10, so we've been in 10th year. But we 8 years strong. And at the end of the day, I feel like to be crowned as the biggest festival in Long Island.
It definitely is the biggest festival.
To have the biggest festival in Long Island, and that puts my pop's name like this. I'm waiting for my street name. I'm waiting for that. Just give me this name of the street. I just want to dance for Uniondale side.
I just want no flowers to be given to you while you're here and able to accept them. You understand?
I want it too, cause I'm trying to live in a big crib. Nah, I'm sorry, we don't use words like trying. I'm gonna live in a big crib with the family, and I'm gonna be macking and chilling. And I just want the flowers just so I can look back and be like, damn, I did it like this.
Yes.
I
yes,
never
you
gave up.
did it. You never
The hustle
did.
don't stop.
The hustle never stopped.
They know they know.
And one thing I gotta say about you, King, well, giving back is never a problem for you. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to giving back to your community, giving back to the kids, the coat drive, I watch you do this all year round. Speak about also the different activities that you have going on outside the festival that you do, especially towards the winter time.
Definitely we did the celebrity basketball game at Nassau Coliseum. We had 300 kids coming for free. We had put that together.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people donated 300 kids from schools and different programs. And it's to the point we created a structure program within the celebrity game, celebrity event, so we could be able to get kids to come there for free. We had a lot of people there. We had over 600 people come out. Definitely dope. It was a milestone. It's to the point where people was asking again, when is the next one? When are we do it? And yes, we are planning right now.
And tell them about the location because it's not easy to get these
Nassau
locations.
Coliseum.
Okay.
If you understand, that's the Garden of Long Island.
Yes.
And yes, we had it. Shout out to the partners. Shout out to everybody. We made a movie at the end of the day. And if y'all don't want to get the flowers, you don't have to. But at the end of the day, we gonna keep on pushing and we're gonna keep on going. It's not even about the flowers, it's just about the movement and keeping the progress going.
And also how you do the Drew Classic Festival right out of Roosevelt, my hometown, our hometown.
Then switch.
Talk about how all the kids come out, the different communities, everybody unite, and that's what I respect. And also about the vendors that also come out and support you when you do your ventures.
The vendors come out, they make their money, they have a good experience, they watch the performance. I remember it was one year, I was like, everybody still stayed. I said, nah, it's given. This is it.
It still was lit.
And it was lit. The clouds, the rain went away.
It was like in and out.
So, I remember I passed Shantae like, yo, literally. It's like, you pass somebody, you stop and talk. I passed Shantae and said, no, please, the rain stop. She went to do what she had to do. I had to do what I do. Pass her again. I said, please, no. She would do what she do. And then the rain finally stopped, but everybody stood there. Everybody was there. Yeah, they went under the trees and still watched.
But at the end of the day,
but this was like the summer jam when it also rained.
Yes, you was still able to bring people together. Because I know when summer jam when it start to rain, I be going inside. I be watching for the scream. I don't go nowhere, but I'll be there. Or I'm still there to support.
Now think about it. This is the Long Island Rolling Out, Long Island Summer Jam. This is the Long Island event that's staple, that's here, that every year the kids look forward to it. Mm-hmm. So now my thing is about keeping it going. So that's why I tell the artists to be serious about what you're doing, because if I was able to build a crowd and build a community and then now add the music, imagine what I did. Imagine the amount of things that I had to put myself through, not even just the team, my moms, the foundation. So as artists, we gotta, like you said from the beginning, invest in yourself.
Is it easy to get all these permits for these different these are not small places and venues that you're getting? Is it easy to get these permits?
Is it easy to get these permits?
And even the cops, the officers, 5012, whatever you want to call them, even they be sitting here participating and they be chilling and bobbing in your situations.
I mean, I feel like for us, because my mom's, she just got honored into the town of Hempstead. So the relationship level of what she has on that note is different.
Okay.
Now on the music side, entertainment side, my relationships is different. So it's like, all right, we get the permits, we get the permits and get the insurance.
Okay.
It's to the point where they understand every year, or they gonna be calling. So this is what we got. So it's like, at the end of it's not even hard period for anybody. Okay. Y'all all can get that because y'all need it anyway.
But at the end of the day, you're willing to work for it because you're investing in yourself. You see how I'm asking you if it's hard to get, and you're like, no, anyone can basically get it. You just gotta go for it. And a lot of us, what happens in our community and our culture, we don't go for it. But before we take a quick break, right? Let's talk about where King P.I.B was born and raised. Your upbringing.
I was born in I don't call it Uniondale no more, but I was raised in Uniondale, Long Island. I call it dark side. I don't call it dark side. I say dark side.
Why they call it the dark side?
Got to brand the hood. You know what I mean? It's very dark out there. The street lights is like very damn
It's
a lot of stuff, a lot of tricky stuff used to happen back in the day. A lot of tricky stuff.
Do people ever, because of all the stuff that you do around Long Island, do people ever get you confused from Roosevelt? Because I definitely at one point thought you was from Roosevelt.
I mean, I felt like
I know Uniondale, but I'm
like yeah, but at the end of the day, my mom's is also from the Belt. For a certain time in high school, when I was going to Union High, I lived in the Belt on Grenada. My pops lived on Grenada. I used to visit, even when living in Uniondale, I used to visit my pops. So I still used to be in Roosevelt, but at a young age.
Okay.
But I used to be around my brother's people.
Okay.
You feel me? Just seeing what's going on and stuff like that. They going to the park playing ball. I'm gonna go and see what's going on and stuff like that. But I mean, if you say I'm from the development, I'm be like,
He said wherever you want to say I'm from Long Island. You hear me? Big L. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. We be right back, and we're gonna see what King got to say about being a manager to different artists, being an artist himself, as well as his clothing brand. With all that put together, how is this man still alive and breathing and working? We'll be right back.
Biggest.
You walking around with your t-shirt on. Been in the gym, girl, just show it off. I'm missing you, why you took so long? Now all you gotta do is show me that you got something good for me, yeah. Something good for me, yeah. I know you something good for me, yeah. I don't know what it is, but I can't be wrong. Something good for me, yeah.
You're something to me. How I make a home at night, ain't nothing to please. You're the baddest in my eyes, ain't no other to see. You can show me all you want, I'll give you all me.
Alright, and we're back. King P.I.B is giving them a lot to talk about over here. So let's jump right into it, alright? We done touched on the community. We done touched on your single with Ron E. Now let's touch on what you got going for the clothing for the ladies and the gents. Braveheart, baby.
If you don't know about the brand, then you bugging. We are heavy outside from Philadelphia, Myrtle Beach, the Allen, Florida, different places. Like, you know, I've been wearing my Braveheart, I've been wearing my brand for 4 years. I don't really wear anything else. I'll be playing right now. I'm cheating because I'm wearing a different brand as a t-shirt, but you see I got the Braveheart pants on.
Yes.
At the end of the day, I've been wearing my own clothes for 4 years straight.
Okay.
When it comes to a year makes 365 days, right? I'll say within the 4 years, I probably wore clothes 4 months out of the 4 years.
Right.
A different brand out of the 4 years.
So
I wear my clothes every day.
How do you, first of all, it's not easy to even keep up with producing these outfits and apparel, not just for yourself, but also for your fan base.
Oh yeah, it's not hard, but I mean, I started off wrong, just hustling it, but then now as time went, I figured out my formula.
Okay.
Studying different things, I figured out my formula, and once I found my formula, I started ordering a certain time, and boom, then I'm ordering. Now this time I'm ordering this time, I'm ordering this time, and then I was also watching it and figuring out what's gonna be next, so I can know, you know, for the brand, you know, how it can be different and stuff like that.
So tell me what your start off, because everybody got to start off. You know, even when I was doing my brand, Team Sexy Fast Fashion for the workout apparel, I started off with t-shirts. So everybody started off with the hats, the t-shirts, the socks even. What was your start off?
I mean, in the very beginning, when I first started, I forgot if it was for, it was called Brave. I put Brave on it actually. It was a t-shirt and I had a heart on the hat. 2017, I dropped it. So I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what to do no more. But so that I was like, I don't know what to do. When I came back and really went to it, it was shirts. But honestly, I started as a boutique.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm just going to get a lot of stuff, and then, you know what I mean?
And then just
but
you was already
confident.
confident.
I'm going to keep it real. Like I just said, because I'm going to talk louder. I would just getting items, and putting Braveheart on it.
Literally.
I didn't have no manufacturer. I would just, I would get it from manufacturers, but it's not what I'm doing now. So
of course, you leveled up on it.
I got lost with that, though. Because it's like, you chasing
Was it
high.
easier? Was it easier?
Nah, it's hard.
It was harder?
I spent a lot of money that I still got items.
Okay.
That I was like, yo, I might as well just give it away.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right.
And that's just 4 years later. And I still gave up on those items. I was like, this is what it is. I found my niche. I was like, oh, nah. that money I was like sweep under the rug.
Well, I see that you do some partner ups with certain artists at certain times when you're promoting certain things. Like I said, because you're all about advertisement and marketing. I see that you partner up with people. Have you partnered up with anyone when it comes to a store? You have any stores opening?
We started the first store that we was ever in. It was in the mall in Myrtle Beach. Shout out to my brother K-Boy Cheese and Al. It was called Big Merch. It was right in the mall in Myrtle Beach, 100%. And then came back out. When I came back from Long Island, I had it in shout out to Dora, had it in her store, and then now partner up with my guy ATM Reek. He has a store in out east, and we got crazy looking fire.
That's crazy.
Like
so,
my initial idea for my big store is not yet. It's
all
not
right.
yet.
But Braveheart's going both. It's unisex. It's going both.
Oh yeah, it's unisex. It's both. We have kids clothes also.
Okay.
We have kids clothes and the sweatsuits, the crew necks, the basically our new stuff is unisex.
All right. So now, King, let's get into your management and managing artists on top of being your own artist. Can you touch on that for us?
It's hard. Yes. Definitely management, Shantae Bailey. Now me artist, that's my manager. Me managing other artists, it took me a lot of years to get back to that. And honestly, once I discovered Jada Lee's, I was like, nah, she dope. So I was like, it's only right, and she's a female artist, and she's from DR. You know what I'm saying? So now, I was like, nah, that's dope. And I look at the future, I'm like, alright, I'm helping her, molding her. She's teaching me certain stuff. She's younger, so she's teaching me certain stuff. I got songs on my project that's DR people gonna be going crazy.
Nice.
So
all right, so we mixing it up. We going international.
And then me, executive producer, her record is putting her in a different aspect because now she's skipping over. But even the time skipping over, learning on beside of me, it's like you're learning at the same time you're skipping over.
Okay.
So she's doing real fast. So it's like it's hard because there's a lot of energy, but I live this and we about to go. So at the end of the day, it's like it doesn't hurt. But like I said, it's my manager. She helps me out a lot. K-Boy Cheese, that's my partner. He helps me out a lot. So at the end of the day, I still have help.
So throughout your career, how many artists have you managed?
How many artists I managed? I mean, if you want to just say, create, go hard for.
Well, you all right? Because listen, you create, go hard for. I would say over 100 artists.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say.
All right.
If you want to say go hard for, I was literally putting dollars in the same time they were putting dollars in, or they wasn't.
All right, I got you. So you wouldn't just say be a manager. It was
probably 5 people.
Like a partnership, you were doing it together kind of thing. All right, I got it.
Now, if you talking helping people,
there is no number on that. I'm King. I'm sorry. You're King P.I.B. King of Long Island as well.
For people, and I just be like, yo, listen, I'm just telling you what to do. I don't want to be a manager.
They don't look at you crazy, you should get paid for what you do?
Yeah, my family be saying certain stuff yo, bro, what you doing? Even Blake's yo, bro, why you not charging for verses yet right now? I was like, yo, to me, it's just, I'm waiting for the bigger picture.
All right.
Because once it comes, then I'm going to want not what I was supposed to be getting.
All right, but before we go, let's talk about the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture for King P.I.B?
Damn, that's a good question. The bigger picture. I feel like the bigger picture is to create a timeline, is to create a chain of connection where each person is being paid, each person has a lane, each person can support their family, each person has a business of their own where the music or anything that I help them with could create. You feel what I'm saying? Now as far as P.I.B Entertainment, movies, signing more artists, blowing up the artists we have right now, and the writers we have right now, the producers we have right now, blowing them up even more. Like I said, doing movies, doing books, doing anything that's under entertainment company. Braveheart, blowing it up even more. We had DJ G Money wearing it. That's a brand ambassador. Yes. Ronnie wearing it. We had Roddy Rebel wearing it.
Nice.
We had a lot of people wearing it. We had what's my guy Queen's Flip wearing it.
All right.
Will Smith nephew wearing it. K Smith. Shout out to my guy K Smith.
And wait, talk about this Philly run. You did a Philly run where you was.
Yeah, it's my guys out there. I ain't gonna lie. I be on FaceTime. Word is born. Word is born. I be on FaceTime. It be like, yo, how my smiles. We smile. Because it be great conversations. It's not even always about money. Always about this.
Okay.
It be about, yo, the family good. It be about different stuff. So it's like, and shout out to Ronnie because he's kind of the person that actually introduced me to K. Smith. K. Smith introduced me to everybody else from Philly.
Okay.
So it's like, when I go out to Philly, North Philly, and mess with them, I get love.
Alright.
When they come to New York, they call me. I was in Texas for South by Southwest. They came to New York. I was like, yo, meet me in the city. I couldn't go. They was with ASAP Rocky. They was with DJ Clue. They was with Afion Crockett.
Nice.
They was, you know what I mean? I was supposed to be there.
Nice.
But you know, they show me a lot of love, so I show a lot of love back to them too. So that's definitely my guys out there. Shout out to North Philly. Shout out to the whole Philly.
Well, King P.I.B, I definitely appreciate you doing this sit down. This is an up and close and personal with King P.I.B Entertainment. So King P.I.B, right now we have the single that you pushing.
Yes.
Tell them, you know, we can't really tell y'all when it's really, really touching down, hitting, but you know it's the visuals and the working.
Yeah, visuals are working. Good for me / t-shirt featuring Ronnie, produced by Vaughn, solo. And we kept that all the way in Long Island, even to the cover.
All right, King, you giving them something to talk about. I can't wait
that's
to do
a
another
big
sit
fact.
down with you, baby.
Oh, hell yeah. And it's going to be a way crazier talk. We're going to switch the whole location up. We probably going to sit on the yellow lines in the middle of the street on Nassau Road. Just to let niggas know that I can do what I do and nobody else can do that.
Like King would say, it's the biggest.
You know the slogan.
Ooh, Genia Babe, Strong Island Hip Hop Radio.
Classic.